All right, I realized that my microphone was disabled because this computer is set up in a really confusing way. What I get for buying the cheapest one I could find. Not quite the cheapest, just about. Um, well, anyway, I guess I'll just add narration in post. I wasn't going to edit this, but kind of have to now. So might as well add something in post, I suppose. Magnolia Street. I have to re-record the video that I posted earlier, which, oh well. I can take it down, but I should re-record it. Magnolia Street. Interesting. They have those lines at the park. I wonder if a lion lives in the house. I'm not going to elaborate on what I mean by that. Walnut. There is Walnut Street. Okay. Because this computer is retarded, I decided to put my computer to sleep after 5 minutes because I'm on battery power, because it was unaware that I was currently using a program, and that I don't like it when my computer goes to sleep while I'm actively recording a video. So anyway, it didn't notice it fairly quickly. 2 p.m. Going on to Poplar now. Silo over there. Dry Creek Street. Poplar Street. And that's a nice homegrown solution right there. Birch Street. Kind of, I think it's just someone's yard, but there's a lot of stuff in it, so I thought it was a playground first, but that's just someone's yard. The statue of Mary in their yard. Specifically Fatima statue. The street is not marked, so I do not know what street this is. But here's across the street. I made it all the way to the end of Cement Street, only to find that the screen had blanked at the unmarked cross street for no reason. I specifically told the computer, I want you to stay on, even when you're on battery. But this computer decided that it is going to blank itself at random for no reason. On my way back to the crossing, I dropped the computer on the screen first on the pavement. It did crack the screen, and the touch screen no longer works. Fortunately, that's all it did, but that was very, very annoying. This is a new computer, and already I've managed to damage it. And hopefully I can find the PC repair way. I did not get a warranty. Usually those things aren't worth the trouble, but this time I suppose maybe it might have been. I know it's very annoying for me to keep checking the screen like that, but I'm just paranoid that this thing is going to blank again if I don't constantly give it attention. Here's Edison Street. This is the part where the Redditors complained and demanded it be renamed Tesla, except that Tesla reminds me of Elon Musk, so now they're between a rock and a hard place. And don't worry, given enough time, maybe my hand accidentally hit the power button. Given enough time, I'm sure they'll cancel Nikola Tesla for something or other. I sound unenthusiastic in that clip. It is because I already made that joke, but it wasn't recorded on account of this idiotic computer. It was one of the cheapest computers I could find, which is why it sucks. But at the same time, it cost hundreds of dollars. So, it's really annoying that something that costs hundreds of dollars doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. You think they could put in the bare minimum effort to make it a functional thing? Like maybe instead of putting in all those stupid features that Windows keeps putting into the computers that no one actually wants, like AI assistants here Cedar Street, and AI spyware and all that junk. Maybe if they instead put all that effort into making hardware and the software, into making things actually useful so that people want to use these computers, instead of just being disposable junk that still managed to cost hundreds of dollars. It's like if I spend hundreds of dollars on something, I expect that it is going to be, you know, it's going to do what I want it to do. And here we are at the end of Cement Street. It's Coffeyville Avenue, which I believe is the edge of town, because after this it turns into County Road 4100. I don't know what Lone Wolf Terminal is. That might be a bus stop, but I didn't know we had one of those. Maybe one day I'll walk down County Road. Now I'll just go to, like, I don't know, maybe as far as the railroad. The end of Cement Street. So it's pretty much the end of the video. I've walked the entirety of Cement Street now. I can't really see over that hill. So. Cement Street is not a very long street. It begins at Main Street, so there's quite a lot of town through which Cement Street passes. Not. Is that a junkyard? I think this is a junkyard. You see, like, car bodies that are in. Obviously, the internals are probably completely busted, but still, it's a shame to see these things in scrap yards instead of actually being have life put into them. Like a dream where you're running but you can't get anywhere. Like it feels like I'm walking, trying, and I'm walking forward, right? But I'm not moving forward. It's like I'm not moving forward. I don't know, or like I am moving forward, but I'm not moving forward very fast. And it's like the railroad isn't getting any closer. Obviously, it is. It just feels like it must be further away than it looks, because it looks like it shouldn't be that far, but that didn't do something. Oh, This is a lot farther than it looks. Crossing, look out for the cars. Can you spell that without any R's? Up there's a bend in the road. So I'm definitely stopping the tracks. And oh, there's Cement Street.